am in the MJG studios for PCS's Community Pulse. Today is a great opportunity for you to meet one of my favorite people here, Miss Ulandous Lewis. She's so excited that she cannot stop smiling. But in all seriousness, though, thank you for agreeing to do this and willing to sit down with us and talk about what it is you do at PCS, Proactive Community Services. So if you're wondering why the giggles, I will let you in on a secret. She was in her office a couple blocks down, and I called her and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" She said, "Nothing." I said, "Hey, come to my office real quick. I got a question." And so when she got here, I asked her if she would sit down and talk to us about medical case management. So Ulandous, Miss Lewis, talk to us about medical case management at PCS.
Well, I am the medical case manager here at Proactive Community Services. I oversee the Ryan White Part B cases.
Okay. So you oversee the Ryan White caseload. Okay.
Yes, and what I do is I just make sure that all the HIV positive clients have the resources that they need, which includes housing, medication adherence, harm reduction, making sure that they have a primary care physician, things of that nature, just to make sure that they're staying safe and they're doing what they're supposed to do with the virus.
Yeah, I can only imagine getting a diagnosis like HIV would be traumatic for some people, and you might lose some things trying to figure out your way and trying to figure out what happens on that path to success and path to health and wellness. So I think it's really essential that PCS has a position like a medical case manager. Myself, I'm not HIV positive, but I have other health concerns, other chronic health issues, and I can only imagine the type of help that they might need being part of the underserved population. What's been some of your greatest successes doing this job? What have you learned and what are you most proud of so far?
One thing that I learned that case management, it goes beyond just self. Like you also have to, I just don't focus on the HIV positive community. I focus on the community as a whole. So whether it's an individual that's homeless and doesn't have HIV, I still try to figure out a way to assist them with their everyday needs.
I've heard the term that everybody is HIV possible. So when you talk about harm reduction and prevention, I think that's key in letting people know there's risk associated with certain types of behaviors. So what do you do day to day? Like, how does that look? Do you sit down on the phone? Are you in the community? Cheat code, I've seen her at multiple events, right? I've seen her set up tables. I've seen her give out information, literally chase people down halls to make sure they get information. But what do you like most doing? Do you like the desk work and the case management and the reporting, or do you like touching the people and that help aspect?
Honestly, I like the outreach part of my job. I like going to the event, setting up the table, giving just different people the information that they need about PCS and what we do. I also enjoy creating the safe sex kits that we have as well before I go out to events. Don't get me wrong, though. I do like the desk part in the case notes, but
you do.
I like being in the part of the community.
I hope that. I hope her supervisor sees that she loves doing reports. But no, that's awesome. I do. I like outreach as part of my position too. I think it's so important to go out there and touch the people and let them know that there's a entity, an agency, an organization that helps. This is probably a client now. Let me see. It is an organization that helps, and PCS has done that. When you talk about PCS in the community, a lot of people have this puzzled look on their face. A small agency that does so much, right? So there are so many different programs, departments, grants, focuses of work. They're always doing something. So we talk about integrated services and integrated systems of care at PCS a lot.
Yes.
Which coworker or colleague, you don't have to name them, which department do you most enjoy collaborating and working with?
Oh,
sorry. I got to get some of my PCS coffee. I'm sorry. I sprained my throat. No, but seriously, who do you like working most with?
I'm going to be, transparent.
Okay, wow.
And I'm going to say...
You're pulling up the big T words. This is serious business over here for the community pulse.
I'm going to say I enjoy working with everybody. I say that because I feel like we all tie into with each other in different ways. When it comes down to outreach, I feel like we all do outreach. Yeah. We all go to outreach events together. We all tie in together. So I can't just pick a specific department or a specific person. Sorry, Kenny.
No, I appreciate it. So the PCS soap opera is going to have to be on pause because she likes working with everybody. And I will say, you touched on something key. Everybody helps everyone else out. Mm-hmm. The environment and the way that our CEO and the leadership here have been able to create this tiered family-style atmosphere has been phenomenal. I was having a conversation with our director of operations, Al Burge, who ran out of here a second ago. I was having a conversation with him, and I said, you know, what is the biggest strength in the staff that we see here, that you see here, rather? And he told me something that was really wise. He's always dropping jewels of wisdom, Al is. He said the fact that everybody here is coachable. And I think that's key. Since I've seen you in action and since I've known you here, I can definitely attest to the fact that you are somebody who's coachable, you adjust, you know how to pivot when time to, as evident by her coming over and doing this impromptu with us. But no, I think that's a really strong suit. Where do you see yourself going at PCS? What do you see your next step being?
Ooh, I haven't looked that far yet.
Okay.
But I will hopefully love to become like a director of maybe the medical case management team or the care coordination team.
Okay.
Just to be able to like train somebody else. Like I feel like everybody here, they played a role in training me.
Wow, nice.
I came a long way from June of last year.
Yeah.
You couldn't even pay me to do this right now.
Really? It's good. So, you know what? When you put people in the right position and they find a calling and they find a purpose, it's amazing to see the growth aspect. All right, so we're going to wrap up. I'm not going to pull you. I know you got meetings. So let me ask you one final question.
Okay.
Right? Sum PCS up in a sentence, I'm sorry.
Family.
Okay.
You said a word.
I said a sentence. Okay. No, family is enough.
Okay,
so my wife told me no is a complete sentence, so family can be a complete sentence. Ms. Lewis, I thank you for being part of the Community Pulse today. And we got a dance too. I thank you for being part of the Community Pulse. It's always a fun time at MJG Studios here at PCS. Thank you, and until next time,
y'all have me again.
Be proactive. Take care. Oh, wait. We got to get that. Cheers.